Okay, guys, we're here doing a factory bike build with our technical editor and also Matt Boyd from Boyds Moto Surgery. And we're going to turn this 2026 Yamaha YZ450F into a JED Beaton replica. Now, we spoke to Boydie and said, like, Boydie runs his own race team. He also works on these bikes 24/7. Knows them very back to front. He did the launch on this bike. He knows JED Beaton. I'm like, what kind of parts do we need? And we couldn't get the JED Beaton parts. Could we?
Yeah, look, there's a few bits and pieces like, the headwork, obviously their ECU. They're not going to give us their trade secrets there, but all the other GYTR products, Pro Circuit pipe, everything you can buy, we've got here.
Yeah. So we could get GYTR gear, the pipe and everything. We couldn't get some of the internal engine stuff. You reckon there wasn't that much internally going on? We spoke to the CDR guys. They said there's a little bit, but not as much as you'd think. They're not a stock bike, but they're not, far from. So we picked up a whole bunch of GYTR parts, Pro Circuit pipe, we've got some graphics, and we've got a gut seat cover and other bits and pieces you're going to see go on this bike. But they aren't hardcore performance parts, so it's not going to make this bike an absolute JED Beaton weapon, but we're going to kind of go as close as we can. Certainly aesthetically it'll look like that. It'll be tougher. Like what are the GYTR parts going to offer?
So these are all CNC'd, anodized stuff. They're a lot more robust and tougher from impacts. They don't scratch up as much as the stock stuff. So, and aesthetically, they look a lot cooler. So, yeah, we got the clutch and the ignition cover, as well as a whole bunch of other cool bits and pieces we'll put on.
Cool. And the big one's obviously the Pro Circuit pipe. It's right here. I'll pull it up for you. Now, this was tricky to get, actually. We kind of had to go through Pro Circuit directly because not so much the exhaust, it was the header pipe. Was it we couldn't get?
No, the end cap. So the carbon blue end cap is that's a tough one to get a hold of.
There you go. So the carbon blue end cap is very specific to Jed's bike. We're going to fit this. This will probably be the only performance part on the bike. We'll be interested to see once we do this build. One day we'll put on a dyno, see if we get anything extra out of a dyno. Yeah,
so there's this and the GYTR airbox cover. They're the only two performance parts we've got.
Yeah.
Everything else is more protection gear or aesthetic looks.
So we're going to put this on as well. We'll do a dyno test on it at a later stage and see how much more horsepower we get out without the special ECU. It's the stock ECU with this pipe. So Boydie is a master on the dyno. He's going to work out how to get the best map with this pipe and the stock ECU. Anyway, we'll show you the build and we're going to come back to you with what Boydie found tricky to fit and what probably is the best in terms of part to put on this bike where you'd kind of start.
Yep, let's get started.
All right, we are done with our 2026 Yamaha YZ450F JED Beaton replica build. Boydie has done a cracking job getting everything on in a few hours. So we're just going to talk you through kind of what we've put on it and the difference we're hoping it's going to make on the track. But also, yeah, kind of things to think about when you're fitting this, because there were a few bits we had to kind of work out how they fit. So, Boydie, we'll kind of start from the front. We've got Goodridge brake lines and clutch.
Yep.
Why would you put a set of lines on any bike?
So the braided brake line and clutch line, it's just about trying to get that spongy feeling out of the clutch and the brake, because they're shrouded in a braided material that in a cable can't swell when you're pulling the clutch or the lever in.
All right, so yeah, after the brake lines, kind of we move our way further back. Let's go down to the header pipe. There's a bitch getting off.
Yeah, anybody that's ever taken a header pipe off of a Yamaha knows, how many fingers and toes you got to cross to get that thing out. There's only one exact way it'll come out, and it feels like it changes every single time you take one of these header pipes off.
Okay, and then you stuck the new header pipe on, the Pro Circuit pipe. It fit a lot easier to get on, but we're not sure if you can actually technically buy this header pipe. We're going to check with PC and with the CDR boys, but it fit on easier anyway.
Yeah, so this pipe has CDR engraved into it, which makes me think that the CDR boys are obviously either changing the size or the length of the header pipe to change the bike's characteristics to suit them.
Okay, going back to the exhaust, easy to fit. It's missing the baffle out of the back, so it's going to be a bit louder than with the baffle in. You've got the baffle as well. What's the plan with that?
So yeah, we have the end cone for the pipe. We will try that in and out. We'll do some dyno runs with it in, some with it out, and we'll report back to you guys of what it does and how it changes the power.
Yeah, easy to fit up, looks pretty schmicko, and looks like it should be tougher and lighter than the stock pipe.
Yeah. I mean, it's all it's all nicely built. The only weaker part is probably the carbon end cap. It's kind of a trade-off. It looks really fancy, but it's going to be a bit weaker than the stock pipe just on the end cap. But yeah, any damage to that doesn't affect the way the pipe works either. It's just simply for aesthetics. Yeah,
don't go end for end on it, Boydie.
No.
So let's talk then seat cover, gut seat cover. It seemed to fit pretty well. Bryce was fitting that up for you. Everything was pretty snug. It didn't tear, it didn't pull, and doesn't have any random little ripples in it.
Yep, no, that went on well. Bryce has become our token seat cover guy. Went on nice and easy. The Yamaha is a little fiddly to get the front section on, but as you can see, it all fits nice and snug and looks the part.
GYTR airbox. Now some different airbox. You have to fill in some foam inserts at the back, so it sucks air exclusively from the front here, where the new intakes are.
Yeah, so it's actually larger. It's a larger volume inside there, but it also has these flutes in the front here, so it's like ram air style, I guess. These flutes get forced air in the front, and the air holes in the back are now blocked, so that airbox will actually pressurize as you're riding.
Okay, wow. Graphics kits fitted pretty well. This is a KustomMX KMX graphics kit. The trickiest thing to fit was probably over this, but it came away with no bubbles, even though there's lots of different grooves in it. And you didn't have to trim or cut any of the graphics.
No, like we've kind of come to expect that over the years dealing with KustomMX. Everything fits really well. There's no trimming. Everything was true to size. All the bolt holes lined up perfectly. No issues. I've had a bit of practice, but this whole kit went on pretty quick and simple. Yeah, it was a lot quicker than we thought it would go on, that's for sure. GYTR bits, all the little bling bits we put on there, clutch covers, axle blocks and bits and pieces, everything went on easily. Yeah, all your GYTR stuff's made to bolt straight on. It's not made to have to be modified or you don't have to be some kind of tech guru to fit any of that stuff. It's made to buy straight off the shelf and bolt on the bike. So everything was reasonably easy and simple to fit. All right, guys, there you have it. That's our JED Beaton CDR Yamaha replica build. Boydie is going to take it onto the dyno, and we're going to try and figure out the perfect map for this new pipe. So stay tuned for that feature. We're also going to go out and do some testing with Boydie, because we can't do this without testing it on a track, and see how that new pipe goes and the airbox goes out in the real world. And stay tuned, because we've got something cool we're hoping will happen with this Yamaha bike, where we may be able to give a reader the opportunity to win it. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, we'll come back to you with a dyno test and a real world test on our JED Beaton CDR Yamaha YZ450F replica build.